Hi everyone, my name is Aisha and in this video tutorial I am going to show you how to conduct webinar or how to conduct online lecture using the Zoom app. So you can download the Zoom application in your PC, laptop or mobile. I have downloaded Zoom application. Now I am going to show you how to use the Zoom application to conduct the lecture. So I am clicking on the Zoom. After clicking on the Zoom, you can see the four main buttons: new meeting, join, schedule and share screen, and on the upper side home, chat, meeting and contacts. So when you are conducting the lecture or when you are conducting the webinar, you are the host, so you have to click on the new meeting. But when you are participant, then you have to click on the join. So I am clicking on the new meeting. When you click on the new meeting, you can see your web camera get opened, and this will ask you to join with the computer audio or with the speaker or microphone. So I am clicking on join with the computer audio. Now you can see some buttons here. One by one we will see all the buttons, but as in this lecture I am hosting the webinar. First of all, I have to invite the participants. So I am clicking on the participants. Here my name is there, Aisha, as a host, and I will invite the participants. So I have to click on the invite button. I am inviting the participants through invite button. Here you can see the ID of the meeting, and here you can see the password. So you can use this ID and password and invite the participants, or you can directly copy the link and send it through the mail. You can use Gmail, Yahoo Mail or your default mail. You can use the contacts. Either in of any option you can send the invitation to your participants. And after getting participants, after giving invitation to the participant, all participant list will appear here when they join the meeting. Then all the participants have the button of this mic. Then their voice may bother the meeting, so you can mute all the participant by clicking on mute all button. So here mute all current and new participant, allow participant to unmute themselves. So if you are clicking on this, they can't unmute themselves, but I have ticked here, so allow participants to unmute themselves. If any participant want to ask the question, he or she can ask through the this mute button, mute and unmute button. So I am clicking on yes. Here all participants get muted. Then we will see all the buttons. Here this mic button is for mute myself or unmute. So if I am clicking on this, my voice will not audible. The second button is stop camera. Here you can see my face because I have not closed the, but I have not stopped the video. So I will stop the video by clicking on this. Now you can't see my face. So you can conduct only audio meeting without showing your face and stopping the video. The next button is security button. Here you can lock the meeting by clicking here, and you can unlock. Then here you have unlocked the meeting. New participant can join. If you want to join 100 participants, 50 participants, and you don't want to allow many participants, you want to conduct the lecture for the limited participants, then you can lock the meeting. Then next is enable waiting room. When you want to take the break or you have some time to conduct the lecture, this enable waiting room will be enabled there. Then the next is allow participant to. What you want to allow to your participants. If you are the host of the seminar, then you will share the screen. So don't allow the participant to share the screen. Then chat here. So here it is disabled. Then chat window is enabled because participants can send and receive the messages through this chat window. Then rename themselves. The participant can rename themselves if you allowing them to rename, and unmute themselves. if participant want to talk with you, they can unmute themselves. Third participant, and the firstly I have explained the participant, how to invite the participant, what appears when you click on the participant here, and you can see the list of participants. Then through chat window you can send the messages to your participants. The next and important button is share screen option. Here share screen option button is there, and through this share screen button you can share your screen. That means that anything that you want to share from your desktop or computer, any PPT, any any PDF or any document, you can share through this share screen option. Then the second button is the whiteboard button. First of all, we will see the share screen, how to share the screen. I am clicking on share here. Now we will open one document, one PPT. I am going to share one PowerPoint presentation to all the participants. Then I will open the presentation through the share screen button. Now this screen will be appeared to all the participants, and I can run the PPT. Now I am stopping the share screen button, and now I want to show you how to share the whiteboard. When you are conducting this lecture, online lecture or seminar, then and you want to explain some points through the board, then this option is very helpful, because teacher believes on chalk and duster type of teaching. So this is very good option, whiteboard, using whiteboard. So here pen is also there. Suppose I am writing here integer a is equal to 3, but this this option needs some practice to write in neat manner. So I will erase this using this eraser. It is not looking good. Now one more option is there, you can use the text box. Now I am writing the same. You can change the color of your pen through this format button, and you can change the pen size also. Now again I can clearing this using the eraser. You can do and undo and redo from these buttons, clear the board, and you can save your board. If you have written something good, very important, then you can save that whiteboard. I am closing this, and we will see the next. Here you can, if you have iPhone or iPad, you can share that also. So this is the important in sharing screen option, using whiteboard, using screen through the share screen button. Now the next important button is record. If you want to record your lecture, you can record through this recording button. You can stop the recording also. It will be saved in your Zoom folder. Then one more button is there for giving reactions, thumbs up or how you can send through these two buttons. I think you understand how to conduct the lecture through the Zoom group chat or Zoom cloud meeting app. Once more I am giving the recap. You can use this button for voice. This is to start the video and to stop the video. Then security button for enabling participants to share screen, chat and rename, unmute themselves. You can enable waiting room through this button. Then participants list can be seen here. You can take the attendance from this list. You can send the messages to participant, and participant can send the messages through chat. Share screen option have 3 options. Share screen, share your PPT, PDF or document or photo through this first share screen button. Then second option in share screen is sharing whiteboard, and third is sharing iPad. Next is you can record the video, your lecture through this recording button, and you can give the reactions. Now I am going to end the meeting. I think you understand how to conduct the Zoom lecture through using how to conduct the online lecture or online seminar using the Zoom Cloud Meeting app. So that's it for today. Hope you find the video informative. Please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Click the bell icon for more updates. See you soon in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.